Peace, love, Goldn.Light. Today is Sunday, and on Sundays I share a new journal prompt that continues the Write It Down series. But this one is going to be a little bit special for two reasons. One, it is the last Sunday in 2020, so we will be closing out the Write It Down series for this year. And I'm doing a little collab with this one, so let's get into it.
You know what you gotta do now. Grab a pen, we about to write it down. You know what you gotta do now. Grab a pen, write it down.
So the journal prompt this week, I'm actually teaming up with Courtnie of Stepping into She in order to do this Write It Down series together. If you are not familiar with her, I need you to go check out her page. I need to show her some love. She has allowed me an opportunity to share my journey on her platform, and we wanted to take it a next step further. So to close out the year, we're teaming up together to bring forth this Write It Down prompt. Now, what's the prompt, right? I want to encourage you guys to write a letter to 2021. However you decide to pour out in that letter, however you decide to speak and flow, allow it to be you and allow yourself to be honest. You can speak to your growth. You can speak to your healing. You can speak to your success, your aspirations. Speak to who you're becoming and how you stepping into 2021, right? Take some time to really be intentional. Carve out the space to really dedicate your words and your thoughts to this new year that we're stepping into, right? When you are writing this letter, get creative. Like, allow your creativity to flow. So if you want to treat 2021 like she the homie, you know what I'm saying, talk to her that way. If you want to treat 2021 with a different type of perspective, write to that way. Look, do you talk to 2021 straight up. So speak those words. Be sure and secure about the words that you're speaking. Be mindful of the words that you are speaking. And if there's any area that you're not sure about, write about those things, right? It's okay. We don't all have it figured out, and we're not supposed to, right? But write to the things that you also worry about, but come through and follow up with what you're going to do about it, because we want to take those negative notes and flip those to a positive note. When I say positive too, like, don't get it twisted. Positive don't mean that you're always happy. For me, positive means that I'm not giving up. That I'm going to think of something or a way to solve any issues that I come across, right? So take that negative, flip it into something positive, and something that you can actually solve or work towards solving. So I want to take it a next step further, because y'all know I like to be extra, right? So after you write this letter, I want you to put it either in an envelope or fold it nicely, and I want you to tuck it somewhere that you don't see every day, but you're not going to forget where it is. And as we flow through 2021, when you find those moments to think about how your year is going or reflecting, I want you to go back and reread your letter. I might even throw in some reminders throughout the year, if you have participated in this prompt, to go back and reread that letter. But if you actually prefer to display your letter, so it's like an everyday reminder, put it with your vision board. That is another way to do it. For me personally, I think I'm going to write it and just let it go, in a sense, right? So that I can just move according to how I feel I should move, and then use those moments to go back and say, let me go read this letter again at different points. Maybe 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, something like that. I don't know. I'm making this up right now. But that's the way that you could do it. Either tuck your letter, or I just thought about it that it may be good for some of you guys to actually display your letter on your board, in your home. Put it right in your face so that you can see it. I'm giving you the fullness of this. So we're writing the letter, we're tucking or displaying the letter. I want you to do one more thing. After you write this letter, I want you to get your phone and pull up a voice memo app. I want you to hit record, and I want you to read your letter out loud. So we're going to have the written format and we're going to have the audio format, right? I want you to read with intention. I want you to read that letter like you mean what you're saying, right? So write your letter, record a voice memo for it. If you want to take it one more step further, because y'all know I be talking about ways to self-reflect, do a video. It's not something that you have to post, not something that you have to display to anyone, but sit before yourself and talk to yourself, right? Another thing you could do, go read your letter in front of the mirror while you're recording yourself or doing an audio. Feel the words that you're really saying and mean it, right? And see how things will shift for you if you are still taking accountability and following up and being intentional as we continue to move into 2021 once we get there, right? It's going to be so important that we take the time to reflect and write this out, but also go back and check ourselves, to go back and see exactly what we were saying or how we're feeling in this moment in time while we're in that year. So on Thursday, you guys know I'm sharing my response. Now, I may not tell you everything because I'm gonna have to show up and show you for 2021, but I will share some things that I've written down in my letter so you guys get to hear that. If you want to share a part of your letter with us, you can do so by sending us an email. You can post it to your page and tag us, video format, or even slide in the DM to share your thoughts there as well. Or take a picture of it, you know, little side picture so we don't see everything if you want to be more private about it. But it's up to you if you feel led to do that on Sunday. So the next Sunday is going to be 2021. So I'm going to continue the Write It Down series for 2021 and keep it going. So if you're rocking with me now, keep rocking with me. No, seriously. So next Sunday we'll have a whole new prompt and we will be fresh into 2021. But before then, we got to write this and do this prompt, right? So until then, my sugar babies, peace and love.
You know what you gotta do now. Grab a pen, we about to write it down. You know what you gotta do now. Grab a pen, write it down.